So hello Sag, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. There's plenty of other wonderful readers on YouTube that just might resonate more with your vibes at this time. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I do use profanity and talk about adult things. I don't sugarcoat my messages, and I definitely don't filter them as they're coming out of my mouth. So if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or you just don't appreciate that kind of a reading, I respect that. I'm always giving you the opportunity to sign off now. I was guided to mention, guys, to understand where your other planetary placements are and what zodiac signs they fall in, so that as you look at all of these different zodiac readings, you get a very clear picture of how all of these energies are manifesting in accordance to your specific energy. And to pay special mind to your Vulcan placement. Vulcan is your self-protection, your divinity within that protects yourself, that keeps you on your authentic path at all times, and unconditional love. So if you do not know your Vulcan placement, AstroGold is a great app that tracks Vulcan's movements. You can find out what your Vulcan placement is on there. If you don't have AstroGold and can't get AstroGold right now, my information's in the description. You could shoot me an email with your birth details, date, time, location, and I'll just plug it into the app because I have it, and I'll just take a screenshot and send it to you so that you know where your Vulcan placement is, okay? With that said, I'm using my Vice Versa Tarot. I'm also using my Romance Angel Oracles, my Power of Love cards as Remember cards, and my Whispers of Love deck as an action card. Okay? So, Sag. Here we go, Spirit. Give me 3 cards for Sagittarius and Sagittarian energy for February. 3 cards for Sagittarius. Okay. And Sagittarian energy. All right, so the top of the deck, we do have the Magician in the back face, manifesting a brand new dawn. I just heard healing family lines, ancestral lines, with the Kabbalah on the back of his garbs there. Laying the old to rest. Laying the old to rest. I definitely feel like you're healing ancestral karma, Sag. With the bottom of the deck being the 3 of coins in the back face. This is you putting the finishing stone on healing masculine energy with the upright triangle. Healing masculine energy with love present, right? The rose is present. I feel like you're putting the finishing touches on something in order to manifest a brand new day. He is holding the double flamed candle, so it could be concerning a twin flame connection, okay? We have the King of Cups in the front face, but reversed, with the 2 of Swords and the Hierophant. Okay, with this energy, Sag, because this, I think, because in this face and the back face, this is about someone bringing their emotions today and being kind of playful about it, being open about it. With this, I think your emotions are so deep. I think they're known. I think they're being blocked out. I think they're being blocked out. Like, you're manifesting this new dawn, putting the finishing touches, the finishing stone on healing your masculine energy within. And I feel like all the love you have to give is being blocked right now. Piscean energy with the King of Cups. I'm feeling as if, I feel like it's known. It's just, it can't be received wherever it is, right? Or there's something in the way, right? There's something in the way of all of these deep emotions come flooding out. If you are in a twin flame dynamic, they might be dreaming of you. Just know that. You might even be having dreams of them, or you're emotionally healing your own self through dream state and releasing all of this old toxic masculine energy within your own being that was keeping you from manifesting whatever it is that you needed to manifest, right? Healing the family lines. I do feel like it's not seen. And I say that again because with the 2 of Swords here, I feel like you're making a decision despite the fog, despite the clouds, despite the rough appearance of what's going on around you. I think because you're blindfolded, right? You're blindfolded. You can hear the storm around you. You can sense the storm around you, but you're not seeing the storm. You're not looking at the storm. You're making definitive choices. You're making definitive choices. I think you're actively blocking it out, that you're not taking maybe someone's emotional recklessness or someone else's emotional turmoil or their blocks, that they're blocking the release of their emotions. I think you're completely ignoring it. I think you've completely let yourself be blind to it, and you're making decisions in the mind because you're being guided, right? This is the high soul contract. You're teaching someone. The Hierophant's also a teacher. You're showing others how important it is to ignore the storms in the mind, right? Because the swords is all about the mental, the mind. And I think when it comes to love, I think you're holding back from others what you really feel, but I think what you really feel is known. I think there's a lot of things that you're not letting other people see. I think maybe they will see eventually with this in the reverse, but they're not seeing it right now. And so you're moving forward with this manifestation, finishing off your ancestral karma, healing it completely, because you've been divinely contracted to do that by the highest. You have the keys of truth at your feet, both of them, and you're teaching them. You're teaching people how to rewrite their Akashic history. You're teaching people how to understand their past. You're teaching people how to block out the mental chaos that people go through by simply acting in a loving way without necessarily spilling it all or being reckless, right? You're not being reckless. You're teaching others. You're teaching others. Getting that really clearly. You're teaching others how to let their emotions go in a healthy way, and how to tune into their emotions in a healthy way, and not pay attention to the storm around you. You know, as people are going through the healing process, you're teaching them like to ignore the outer environment, the chaos of the outer environment or the outer people, right? Whatever chaos is in their life and whatever things they would inflict in your mind, you're blinding yourself to it. You're blocking yourself from it. Like, nope, like you can't bring your toxic shit in my head. Like you're not allowing it. I feel like your emotions are solid, and I feel like there is a free flow. It's just in a very specific way, and you're teaching others. All right, because you're manifesting magic and you're manifesting a new dawn. We do have the 9 of coins underneath of that, and the World card underneath of that, and the 7 of wands underneath of that. I mean, you're defending yourself, you're defending your world, you're claiming your independence really in the 9 of cups underneath of that, with the ace of coin underneath of that. Like you're starting a brand new beginning towards your wish granted. And you're keeping things under wraps as best as you can, but your feelings are out in the open, right? With this King of Cups in the reverse, your feelings are out in the open, and you're completely ignoring everybody else, because you know what you're here to do. You know who you're contracted to be with, right? If the Hierophant is a marriage card or a partnership card for you, you know who you're meant to be with. You know your highest guided contract, where you're meant to be, and so you're just focusing on that. Okay. Spirit, give me a clarifying card, please, for Sagittarius and Sagittarian energy. Yeah, I'm hearing you have a highly divine, highly guided path, and so you're ignoring other people's problems. Like, it's not my monkey, it's not my circus. I can't let your energy feed into my mind and affect my energy. My love is pouring out. It's clear, it's deep, it's full. You know it even if you can't see it. That's fine. And you're just moving forward. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss feelings with each other. All right, so if for whatever reason you do end up in a heart-to-heart communication conversation with someone, Sag, express that truth openly, but don't allow their energy to affect you, right? Do not allow their energy to affect you. Whatever their storms are in their mind, Do not let it affect your highest good path, whatever it is that you're doing. If people are afraid and they're manifesting from stormy states in the mind, you're tuning it out for a reason, because you're not manifesting on that vibration. You've been divinely guided by whatever it is that feel you need to do. And I was guided to look at the bottom. Ascending into consciousness, forgiving and learning, forgiving yourself. Because you know what, when you let other people's demons and their actions affect you and your actions, that they would trigger your demons, you're like, no, you're not triggering my demons anymore. You're like, if your demons are coming out to play with you, that's fine, but they're not coming out to play with me, and I'm going to do what I want to do and what I'm guided to do in my highest good anyway. You're not going to convince me otherwise. I know the truth in my soul, right? I know the truth in my soul. This is what I have to do. And as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So you're not letting your own past patterns of letting other people's energy affect you like it used to, and you're just doing what is in your highest good, period. And you're having that heart-to-heart conversation with someone who might be very reluctant, right? Very reluctant to receive all of this love energy that is clearly pouring from you. As you can see the reluctance in this card. Someone else's mental state might not be willing to receive the love the way that you're giving it to them, okay? And you just kind of have to push through that and listen to your highest guidance, because otherwise their demons are just going to throw you off of whatever it is that you've been guided to do, and you just have to do what you're guided to do. You could tell their demons to shut the fuck up, and you're doing what you're doing anyway because of love, right? Because of love, and you're manifesting a new dawn. You're defending yourself. You're starting a whole new cycle, right? You understand what you're doing. So what does Spirit want you to remember for February? Release. Yeah, you have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. It is not my monkeys, not my circus, not my problem. Whatever it is that you're being divinely guided to do, you're doing it, and you're releasing all else. Nothing is interfering with your path and what you're doing, and whatever it is that you've decided that you're creating, whatever it is that you feel deserving of and worthy of, you're putting on the blinders, and you're like, no, you're not going to kick me off this. You're not going to kick me off of this. You're not going to take it from me, because even if you know what if you don't know what you deserve, or, you don't know what your healing is, like, that's fine, but I know mine. And so you're not letting other people's energy affect you. You are absolutely releasing it. You're like, Spirit, this stress isn't mine. Please take it from me. Send it back to whoever stress it is with love and light and healing, right? Who is ever doubt this is, it's not my doubt. Angels, take it for me and transmute it back to healing for them, so that they don't feel this doubt anymore. You're taking the energies that you don't want to feel, recognizing that they're not yours, that it's being projected at you, and you're giving it to the higher. You're giving it to the higher and asking them to heal it for you, because it is not your energy. It's not your job to heal it or feel it or take actions based on it. You are doing what you are guided to do. And I feel like you're moving. I feel like you're just doing it full steam. All right, so give me an action card, please, Spirit. What card above all other cards for Sagittarius for February? What card above all other cards is in their highest good? Yeah, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can re-energize you and bring happiness to those around you. The simplest things, like telling someone's demons, listen, you're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop my love from pouring out. However my love is pouring out, whether it's in my creative expression, whether, it's in my hair color, whatever it is, like, you're not going to stop who I am and what my soul is sent here to do. And if you're being guided for a person, like, there's nothing that can shake you from it. And simply being able to do that and do as you're guided, no matter how small, is going to create the biggest ripple. And knowing you can take somebody else's storm and shut it out so that you can part the clouds later, so that the rainbow can come in later, right? Because after every storm, there's a rainbow after every storm. Every spiritual storm that we go through, there's always a rainbow at the end. When the storm clears, it's always the rainbow. And so Sag, I feel like you're fully focused on the rainbow. You're like, fuck the storm. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to blindfold myself to the storm, because I know if I just blindfold myself to the storm and I don't pay attention to it, it's going to go away. This too shall pass. And you're just simply visualizing and focusing on the rainbow to keep your emotions flowing the way they should be. Because this upright king is reserved and does not emotionally let go. And in the reverse, he's letting go. He's letting those emotions go, and he's not letting anything stop him, because Hierophant, you know, it's the highest cause. It's the highest cause there is. And so you're just doing it. Notice all the animals on this card are in pairs. We have 2 of everything. So you could definitely be dealing with a counterpart. Okay, so whatever they're going through in their own stormy situation, it is not your storm, and you're just simply focusing on the rainbow. That would be the title of the reading. So until next time, Sag, I hope it helps. All my shit is down there in the description. Until next time, love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye.